Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, viewers. How are you? Okay, this session is regarding the solver, and in previous sessions also we went through our experience with the solver and the goal seek. You remember, huh? And the automation automatically you using the solver and coming up with some random combination of the products like this. And similarly, in the goal seek, we are targeting a certain profit. This is our goal, and while changing the units of the number of units to reach to our desired profit, that is the goal seek. And now we are going to discuss a very important thing, which not only it is for those who are the Excel lovers and they want to improve their knowledge of Excel, uh, but also I'm targeting this to the parents who have children who are focusing to their kids' studies, especially in mathematics, algebra, and numericals and quizzes, etc. So Excel can help you in this, and for to groom your if your parents, your kids, to groom your students. If you're a teacher, you can groom them. You can groom your students using the Excel skills, right? So Excel has come up with the solver and other, and the spreadsheet is the built-in feature, mm, which makes you think and design and evaluate the things right systematically and design some solutions, right? Using the automation, using the formulas and functions, etc. Right. So one of the function we are at the moment is using that is the solver, and with your understanding of the variable, here we are using the three variable. Like this is a, for example, n, a special n. You know how I managed to get this n. Just treat it, for example, z. Z. Let's put a z here, and you will see everywhere you will find this n is turned into z, right? So this is linked, right? And let me undo it. Oh, so it is back to the n, the beautiful n, right? Okay, so this is n2, this is n3, this is n1, right? And even this is uh, integrated. Whatever the solution uh, you get through the solver, these are the green cells. These are going to be used by the solver to arrive to your desired maximization of this equation, algebraic equation. You want to maximize the objective. That, for example, it is P. The P is maximized when you run with a certain combination, right? So you get the result. Like, okay. For example, uh, your your algebraic objective is the 2 times of n1 plus 2 times of n2 minus 1 time of n3, right? And so what would be the maximum, keeping in view these constraints, right? These constraints are not written by us. You can see these are the formulas in it, and they are focusing these things, right? So whatever you do, you just type your values in here, so the equation is appeared here. That's fantastic, isn't it? I mean, so you don't have to worry about the algebraic no notation, excuse me, you have to uh, uh, just use this matrix, change the values, and you will see the algebraic notation will be updated, and the solver is going to be used. Is going to use it as soon as it comes up with the result, maximized result. So this result is picked up, it is changed automatically. Oh, So, so what this command is saying, it is seen if it is blank, right? If this comes to be the blank, right? Uh, so there, it is not going to write anything, right? So D10, if it is blank, then nothing is written in here, right? And similarly, uh, as soon as the value is here, so it is going to pick the p-value is this, which is the result of all these things, right? The algebraic notion is this, but the Excel, in Excel language, you will write that 2n1 is 2n1. So this is 5 into 2, 10, right? And so 10 is here, and then 2, and so similarly this, and then minus 1. So that makes 11, right? Okay. So these are the functions you have used, and then you go to the solver. For example, you put in here the value, for example, say you make it 3. Okay. Okay, so this is 3. So let's use the solver to, to determine. So our objective remains the D10, D10. That's right. Okay. So, and it is max, fine. And then the changes will appear here. It will keep changing these values. N1, N2, and N3. So E3 is actually N1, right? E3 is N1 and G3 is N2 and I3 is N3, right? So these variables are set like this. And then you use the constraint. There are two sorts of constraints. Number one is that this notion n1 and 3 and 2, yeah, plus n3 is less than 9, right? It has to be less than 9. This has to be greater than 2. So 14 is, of course, greater than 2. And so whatever it does, it's greater than 5. So it's a minimum restrictions have been applied. And other constraints are like this, that N1 is greater than or equal to 0, right? And that is E3, right? E3, that is N1, yeah, N1 is greater than or equal to 0. And N2, N2 is greater than 0, that is greater than or equal to 1. That makes the same sense, right? So because when you add it, so it will be greater than 0. So 0 is excluded. So anything higher than 0, that is greater than or equal to 1. That same thing. And I3 is greater than or equal to 1. That's right. So greater than 0 means greater than or equal to 1. The both are the same thing, right? Because solver does not have this option only greater than. It has the when you add a new constraint, right? It it does not have anything like greater than only. It has greater than or equal to. So for this you have to change it from 0 to 1, right? Okay, that's right. So your purpose is to solve. The next thing you do, you make sure that the non-negatives are ticked, and the simplex LP we are going to take. We are going to stick. We are not going to stick to the other thing, the other mode of the solving, and then we will click OK. Right. So it has come up with the solution. Okay. It has come up with the solution that's 11. Okay, so this is how we use the solver for arithmetic computation, algebraic equation solution. Okay, I hope you liked it. Thank you very much, and see you in our next session. Okay, we will be discussing more application of Excel in the algebra and the numerical, which in the numeric computations and the functions and the scientific use of the Excel. Thank you.